All right, so what's up, guys? Working inside the shop today. It's super cold out. I'm burnt out on heavy stuff. This right here is needing to get done. And I just realized that these two seat bases are identical. There's not a left and a right, which I think is kind of funny. But anyhow, what I'm going to do is I'll get this seat base up there. We'll get it cleaned up, and we'll work it a little bit. Hey, what's up, guys? Man, what a nice day it is today. Look at it. Just look at it. I would like to get my hands on a new accordion rubber. We'll have to see. Let me get a little bit of air. I have decided, I think, that I hate automatic reels because they never work, and it's just a pain in the ass when you're out there 100 feet trying to get it to lock in. So we might switch up. Wow. I'm gonna get some cleaner, and I'm gonna clean up this rubber accordion. It needs a couple of these push pins, so we'll probably look for those. I got an assortment of different, I call them push pins, they're push clips, whatever you want to call them. I've got an assortment of them, and various shapes and sizes. This is the seat base for X. We'll get this exterior cleaned. We'll get this off. I've got a new one on that seat over there. We'll take it off. And then we'll bolt the seat to it. And we'll take it out and put it in. Well, I think we'll put the passenger seat in. And I don't know. Maybe I'll just put them all together and then put them over there and put a trash bag over them, because they take up a lot of room in pieces. Oh, hey, here's this other rubber accordion. I thought I was missing it. That's cool. They take up a lot of room and they're getting dirty. Let me show you those seats right now. There they are. And I had those seats are factory. They were torn up a little bit on the outsides and the sides, and I took them to my upholstery guy, and he restuffed them and replaced a couple of the buttons that were missing, matched them the best he could, and he matched up that vinyl around the sides. And those are really nice seats, and they're factory, so I wanted to keep them. So what I'm going to do is get these bases cleaned up and get those seats, get them lubed up, get those seats put on, and then we'll set them over there and bag them up so that they stay nice. We do want to get some of the electrical done in that truck, and focus on getting the flooring in, and then we'll put the seats in. So for now, I'm just going to get some cleaner, clean this stuff up. We'll take these tracks and we'll open them up, and we'll wire wheel this. Let's see. This is missing one right here. That's good, because I found an extra one. So we'll get that roller in there, but we'll get those tracks cleaned up. We want these seats to work really good. We'll bring both bases up at the same time, and we'll see which one is the smoothest, and that'll become the driver's base. Sorry, I'm sniffling a little bit, but you know, it's cold. It's 49 in here right now, which is it's a usable temperature. Okay, yep. These two both have the proper amount. Okay, that was not horrible. I don't know what this second lock is, but anyways, we'll clean that all up. Let me air this one up. All right, nice. Look at this. Half of a fence tool. That's funny. I had Johnny take these seats out, and there was no air to the truck, so he didn't quite get them all the way cleaned out. This seat's in pretty good shape because it was down. Yeah, looks good. Looks real good, actually. So we'll just clean them up best we can. I was thinking about power washing them, and I probably should have. And I still may. We'll have to see. We're going to take these rollers out because they're going to need to be cleaned and reassembled. Let me get a little baggie and get them cleaned up and in the bag. All right, so today I'm using my Makita 18 volt LXT impact driver, and I'm using my OLM LMO. This is an Amazon 1/2-inch drive impact, and actually it's inexpensive and it works really good. I'd like to be able to get that puppy in here. This is just a little multi-purpose cleaner. This it's not intended to make it new. It's just we're cleaning the, you know, decades of cigarette smoke and, you know, crap off of it. This is the same thing I would do inside the truck. These seat bases aren't in bad shape, and for the most part they're not super dirty considering, but you know, this truck It's surprising because that driver's seat, this truck had the window down for a decade in the woods, and it wasn't even covered by trees. It was kind of like on the outskirts of the woods. You guys saw when I got it. And it's funny because that seat was in surprisingly good shape. Now it did look kind of haggard, and you know, it was gross, and there's something living in that truck, so there was, like, you know, what kind of rodent slash you know, whatever was living in it, crap on the seat, and that was gross. But really, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't super bad. All right, get up in this part. This is going to be hard to fix, that plastic, but we're going to do our best. Let's get some epoxy and some resin or something, and, you know, stick her together. Again, I probably should have taken this thing outside and pressure washed it with the hot water pressure washer. And you know, if it don't say Hotsy on it, it ain't one. And you can buy hot water pressure washer from Tractor Supply or Farm and Fleet or Princess Auto or Northern equipment. I like Northern equipment. I wish we had one nearby. I used to buy a lot of stuff from Northern when I lived in Florida. We had one 10 minutes from the house, and I spent a lot of time in there buying, you know, fab stuff and air tools and accessories for air tools, and you know, what I call disposable tools, like you get from Harbor Freight. I mean, there's just some things that you need one time, and there's some things that you need twice, but you don't need to sit on a $500 tool for 10 years to use it the second time, right? So I go to one of the inexpensive tool companies, Northern Tool and Equipment or Harbor Freight, and I buy the disposable tool. And there's nothing wrong with that. I have my set of 1-inch drive sockets is Harbor Freight. That set was, I think, $269 or something similar to that. And the counterpart, I'm a Snap-on guy. I like Snap-on tools. You'll never convince me that that your cheap wrenches and stuff like that are as good as Snap-on or anything even close. You can say, oh, well, they're all made at the same place, yada, yada, blah, blah, maybe. But it's not just the fact that the same company pours the mold or forges the iron. It's the type of iron that's in the tool. It's the type of forging. It's the R&D on the design of the tool and how it fits in your hand. So you can take that ridiculousness and keep it, because I can guarantee you that you're not having a wrench as good as Snap-on's flank drive wrenches in anything you can buy from a store like that, a Napa or anything. So, but I do use cheap tools. There is a place in my shop for cheap tools. And if, you know, not everybody wants to be a career mechanic and have a lifetime, and I'm not just talking about a lifetime warranty, I'm talking about a lifetime tool. You know, an $80 rent or whatever you want to call it. Not everybody wants that, and that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with using whatever tool you want to, and you don't have to defend your position with me. I'm just defending my position with some people who have. There's some internet superstars out there like Merle who say, you know, his cheap wrench is as good as a Snap-on, whatever. You know, if that's how you're making your internet money, by saying that, that's your business, not mine. I'm just saying that just don't believe everything here on the internet, you know? All right, let's see. This thing is not horrible. Get some of the stuff off the table. Sometimes I like to clean on, these are my parts tables from taking an engine apart or whatever. And sometimes I like to clean stuff on this table because it actually cleans the table as well. Two birds, you know, one stone sort of scenario. I might want to figure out how to get this apart, because it needs that track cleaned out. So I'm glad I got that apart, because it gives us an opportunity to get all this crap, all this old hard grease and grime out of there. As we use Lucas brand Red and Tacky spray grease, and we're gonna just wish it worked better than it does, I guess. I did do it. I'm going to spray this thing down with grease, and there it goes. Just had to clear that tip out a little bit. Alright, so now what we're going to do is put these balls back in. I'm going to put a little grease on those balls. Okay. Alright, now we'll take this piece and we'll get a little brake clean going on that old lube in there. And get it cleaned out. We're going to clean the old grease out of the track, and then we'll put new grease in the track. And you know how old grease, it collects a little bit of dirt, and it turns into a rolling sandblaster pretty much. And we don't want that, so we'll get the old crap out and put some new crap in. And you know, it doesn't hurt to clean this thing out every once in a while. And then we'll put a A little bit of grease in there. Okay. I'd like to put just a tad of grease in this mechanism. Not going crazy by any means, but I don't remember. You guys remember which way it went? I feel like it went from the back. Oh, yeah, obviously we gotta pull that over. Okay. Confucius, say something. What is this? Oh, that's the lock, so the seat can rock back and forth on that thing. Oops. Lost one of the little balls. Gotta switch. I don't know what you mean, but yeah, probably. Okay. Let's see if we can go from the front. Seems like we ought to be able to. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, good. And then we're gonna do the same. Whoops. Apparently we're gonna spray a mass quantity of brake cleaner. But let's put this piece on. All right, so there's a little catch, and that's supposed to keep it from going back off. And I think that's got to be out the back. Okay, I saw this BB go this way. Yep, I see it. All right. All right, good stuff. I'm gonna get 4 more rollers. And that thing really works good. All right, now what I'm gonna do, we're just, just masking this up. So anything you might be able to see looks black, We're not really restoring it. I say that a lot, but it's true. All right. Okay, I'll put some gloves on. We'll get the seat bolts out, and we'll put the passenger seat on there. So let's see, right quick. Nope, it's the other way. So these go this way. The seat sits on top. Like that. I'll dump these out for a minute. Looks like just a nut and washer. Get a look now. We won't put those rubbers on because we don't really need to yet. We'll just set them over there. I'll take those inside and get them washed up nice, and then we'll just bring them over and set them on the chair. And when we go to put them in the truck, I think we'll put the bases on, put the accordion on, let it down, and then take it out and put it in the truck, and then bolt the base to the floor of the truck. Hopefully that's a good idea. All right, so now that the back is on, now we scoot it forward. That's in the second one. So, oh yes, perfect. There we go. And it leaves the seat base up, and get a washer. There you go. And what do you think, guys? X's passenger seat. Viola, Bob's your uncle. All right. I like it. It's nice. And I think Jessica will like it, you know? I need to get these nuts need to be lock nuts so that they can't loosen up. And then you snuggle up just enough to where you can move it. We can do that in the truck. I'm not worried about it, you know, happening out here on the table. But one down, one to go. All right, so just same operation as the last one. We're just painting up anything that you might be able to see, because we want it to look as good as possible, right? And if this paint peels off, it'll just be black underneath. So it's not like, oh my God, you know, we scratched it up putting it in and now it's white. You know, we don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to have the accordion rubber on the sides. It's just nice to stick some fresh black on some stuff that might have a little rust or something. And again, it's just so that when you're standing next to the truck looking in, you don't see some sort of rusty bit on this 30-year-old seat track, you know. It's okay to have a rusty bit on a 30-year-old seat track. All right, guys, what do you think of that? Pretty nice, huh? Grease off my fingers, and then there you go. I like it. All right, what do you think, guys? Huh? Not too bad, right? I'll get a couple trash bags and put over them. Keep them nice. But, you know. That'll keep them nicer. All right. Well, we'll clean up our mess now and find something else to do in the shop, yeah?